To talk things over here in this third quarter. Curry to Thompson. Curry. Man, that was a tough shot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Marcus Smart.
I got ball.
Lets it fly from long range. What can you say? Morris locked in on that one.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Misfires. It's no good. Great dish to set it up. Stuffs it down with authority.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Irving. Slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
It's Steph Curry with the rock from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Horford. And stuffs it home.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. He knows he needs his bench. Brad Stevens turns to his reserves. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Stephen Curry at the line for two shots. For his career, 90% at the line. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. Brown with it up top. The advantage is 13 points. Going to launch beyond the arc. Knocks down the three-pointer.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Curry. That no good. Off the mark. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
A simple touch foul.
Stephen Curry. That's his third personal foul. The Warriors are now serving a penalty.
To Jaylen Brown. Tatum.
1 minute.
No good.
In the third quarter.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Kevin Durant, 4 out of 10.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
And a chance coming up at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. It's Steph at the controls. For three, and Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the three.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Rozier with it. The lead is 11. He gets it.
When Kyrie Irving went out, we saw Terry Rozier become that guy for the Celtics, hence even getting the name Scary Terry. No doubt about it, he may be a starter eventually, and that may be a conundrum for the Celtics.
Here's a chance from long range. On the follow. Way to stay with it. Klay Thompson with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
And hits the first free throw. Missed the middle one. One more coming. Shot no good. Makes just 1 of 3 on that trip. 3 quarters complete. The Celtics own a comfortable lead. It's the Celtics with the ball as we start this 4th quarter. They had the lead coming out of halftime. They were able to extend that lead in the 3rd quarter.
A lot of fans and players get consumed with the big plays, but the coaches love seeing their teams continuing to do the little things. That's how you increase the lead.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Layup try counted for Shaun Livingston.
He was so wide open. Pretty much looked like a deer staring into the headlights. Last resort, but still, points on the board.
To Horford. Goes reverse to lay it in.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Slam dunk Shaun Livingston.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Can't connect from in close. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Gets it in the right corner. Horford. Not easy.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching this shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
To Jaylen Brown. Horford to Jaylen Brown. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jim.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Irving. And he can't get it. Slams it home on the putback.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Durant. Tough shot. He hits.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
It's Golden State basketball. Thompson.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a 2 on one end with a 3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2, correct?
That is great math, my friend. Kyrie lets it go. Deep 2 there, won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Irving with the basketball. It's an 11-point game. To Marcus Smart. Tatum buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
To Marcus Morris. And stuffs it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative, because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Meaning. Irving, and the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Irving to Marcus Morris. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. Beyond the arc for three. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat five.
Kyrie. Cousins has the rebound. Curry with the basketball. His guys trail by 10. 4-3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Now an intentional foul. Jay, I don't really see the logic behind this. It's a double-digit deficit.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
First try, no good. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. To Thompson. Fires the three, and Klay Thompson does what he does best. Hits the three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving, and a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
First free throw is good. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. It's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more chance to stop the clock before the buzzer sounds. Durant buries it.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
To recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they take care of business at home. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.